So, where are you from originally?
I'm from England, but kind of moved around England, but kind of based in the north near Leeds.
Yeah. How did you first get started DJing?
Well, I used to work in a bar when I was too young to work in a bar, so I was like the coolest kid in school.
Yeah.
And then when I got in the UK, you have to be 18 to work in a bar or drink. But I was about 16. But when I became 18, it wasn't cool anymore. Well, it was cool. It was just not as it's not the coolest thing anymore.
Yeah.
So I was kind of looking around at what was the next coolest thing. So I spotted the DJ was getting a lot of attention. So I bought a pair of CD players, and then about 3 weeks later, the DJ didn't turn the gig, so I just jumped on, and I got his job because I was better than him, which it mustn't have been very good because I was terrible, but it's practice, so yeah, that kind of went from there.
That's pretty awesome start. Um, how did you start producing or remixing?
Well, I started producing. I've always done it a little bit for my sets. I've always made my sets kind of unique with its own edits and stuff, and I got offered a Radio 1 Essential mix, and I'd kind of had about 4 unfinished tracks, so I kind of really pushed on from there because I thought, if I can get a mix that the whole world's going to hear, I need to have my own signature production. So I suppose it was then really 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago, I just really pushed on and kind of went from there.
That's cool. Do you plan out your sets or do you play it by ear?
No, I never plan them. It's just I find it just goes wrong. You can't really, especially the amount of different countries I play in. You can't really guess what the crowd are going to be into, and if it's not working, it can kind of mess things up if you planned it. So I prefer to just go try a few different things and see what's working best, and just keep trying stuff really, because that way you can never fail really. You can just keep changing it and finding what works.
Yeah, that's a good plan. What are some of your favorite tracks to spin right now? Do you have any favorite artists or?
I'm loving. There's a really good scene in London at the moment on the label called Swamp 81, and they've got a few Joy Orbison. Is really doing really well. There's a guy called Ramadan Man and a guy called Bodica. So they're this kind of deep, dubby, garagey kind of stuff. Really into them at the moment.
Oh, cool. You spin all over the world. Where are some of your favorite places to play, and what makes them so great?
I always found Los Angeles to be the best. I don't know if it's because I've been there so much now that I've got a really good little network of friends that kind of go everywhere. But I just love playing at Avalon, and well, I've just had so many good gigs there. Having said that, we just played the other night in Portland, and it was insane. I've never seen a crowd like that. It was just absolutely amazing. But America always because the crowd there is so hype. I don't know what it is over here, what you feed in people, but it's good for the clubs.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. Do you have any tracks in the making currently? Remixes? Anything new coming
Yeah,
out?
loads. I've just released an EP in the UK. I think it's just coming out over here as well. It's a 3-track EP. I've got about 13 tracks ready to go, so we're just kind of deciding whether to put some towards an album or not. I mean, I think we probably will do to start next year, but I've got about 3 or 4 EPs going, dripping out over the summer. I've just remixed a track for a guy called Tricky, who's a UK rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of, I've got quite a lot of stuff. I'm just trying to concentrate on my own stuff really, because I did about 50 remixes last year, so I'm trying to just get more of my own original stuff out this year.
Nice. So I actually just saw Tricky at the Troubadour a couple months ago. He was really good.
Oh, wicked. Okay, it's a track called. The name of the track is quite embarrassing actually.
It's okay.
I'll just find out. Let me just find out on my desktop just so you can know. Time to Dance. This isn't single, but so that you'll hear that over here. It goes out worldwide next month, I think. So.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So you're going on. Well, you have your show on Friday with Nero, and are you really pumped for the Avalon? For the crowd?
Yeah. I love that place, and it's my first. It's the debut of my new live show, which is like a turntablism live thing with visuals. It's called Afro Digi Scratch. It's the first time I've ever done it, and I just thought when I got off of the Avalon show, I just thought that's perfect. 'Cause it feels like, although it's 6,000 miles away from my home, it just feels like my home club that I can get. It's a good place to test it and really find out what's working and what's not working before I take it to festivals. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that Should be great.
That's really exciting. And you're going on tour with Rusko too?
Well, we've done 4 shows. We're in Minneapolis tonight, so we've got about 26 shows to go. But yeah, it's on a tour bus. Yeah, it's a hectic one. I don't think I've ever worked this hard in my entire life. It's tough, but all the gigs are sold out so far. So every gig we've done has been a sellout. So it's great for us to be playing to those people.
That's really cool. But it'll all be worth it.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I just can't wait to come back in places. I'm in and out so quickly. I can't wait to hopefully come back again to all these places and visit them myself as a headliner next time round and spend a bit more time in each place. But it's impossible this time.